just like, oh, you should come over like in the morning. And I was like, well, I can't go because my parents won't let me use the car, you know? So it's like, oh.
I would give you a ride.
Exactly. And then I was like, oh, in my head, I thought he didn't have the car because I thought his parents took it.
Yeah.
But then yesterday he was like, he said something like, he was like, oh, yesterday when I went to go pick up Arnold, and I was like, she had the car, and he was like, oh no, with my brother's truck. And I was like, yeah, right. And then yesterday he had it before his parents, and then he was like, because me and my, like, we went to go to Brentwood, they were to go eat, and I just went with them. And then he was like, oh, so can I go see you over there? And I was like, sure. So he went, and then I was like, were your parents home already? He was like, no. And I was like, oh, so you had the car the whole weekend? He's like, yeah. And I was like, oh.
You didn't tell me?
Yeah, like, whatever.
You know he doesn't mean anything by it.
Yeah, right.
I mean, he's just an idiot, man. He's just an idiot. You guys are idiots.
Oscar texted me. He's like, oh, he's like, are you off? I'm like, no. He was like, no, but why? One of the hosts was going to Oregon for a couple of weeks.
Fuck her. No, I'm saying fuck her.
Oh,
You're gonna cover her shit just because she left?
Yeah, he asked me, he's like, has she asked you to cover her? And I was like, no. He's like, oh, okay, bye. And I'm like, what the fuck?
So when are you gonna kiss
I was
Oscar?
like, adios.
When are you gonna kiss Oscar?
Never gonna kiss him.
Yeah.
We need Oscar for no fucking reason.
Because he's mad.
Mad at what?
At you.
Why did you kiss him?
Tell him to break up with his girlfriend, then you know how he feels. I'm serious. You're gonna...
He won't do it though.
How do you know?
I'm gonna what?
You're gonna keep tripping balls over him no matter what. Yeah. Oh no, no. I'm just saying, if you tell him to break up with his girlfriend, and he says no, then you know that he's not being serious, right? And if he says yes, then you know.
He says yes and he doesn't, and then what?
You break up with her?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
You don't like him?
How do you know?
Did you trip balls over Oscar?
So, I trip balls over Edgar too. Some black lady went into my store and she was a bitch. I fucking wanted to slap her.
Why? Why?
I see a girl with a baby, I think Stephanie.
She's not even here. That's Stephanie.
They get back tonight?
Yeah, it should be.
Oh, because she came in there and she was like, there was like a clearance rack and then she's like, oh, what's the discount? How much is this? And I'm like, well, we don't accept Macy's coupons or their discounts, so that's the final price. And she's like, wait, you thought I was going to use a coupon because I had it in my hand? And I was like, you said a discount, so yeah, obviously that's what I thought. She's like, well, that's not what I meant. She's like, this is the final price. I was like, yeah. Like, they have a size 9? I was like, I'll go check. I went to go get it and I brought it back and she's like, well, do you have these little stockings to try it on? I was like, here they are. And then she was like, well, this shoe's dirty. You're gonna sell me these shoes? And I was like, well, either you can take them or not. That's what's in the box. If they're dirty, it's not my fault. And she's like, and some lady comes in to plug into the computer, and then she's like, are you the manager? And then the lady's like, no. And she's like, well, thank God. And then she just walks away. And I'm like, whatever.
You should have been like, I'm the manager.
And then her son was with her, and I guess he was bitching at her because she was being a bitch.
Yeah.
And then she was like, I don't care to talk about my fucking attitude. If I have an attitude, it's my problem, not hers or yours. And I was like, oh my God.
I thought it was going to be harder.
Over there?
Yeah. There was times I was shaking. That was because I was rather...
harder?
Like, hella busy. No.
Everyone running around thinking you need their blood taken out and stuff.
No, it's like you sit down like this, like you're just like here, and then it's me and the other girl, right? And then there's one other main phlebotomist, and then 2 senior phlebotomists, right? So it's just me and the girl. The morning, there was hella papers, so we had to take all the patients, and then from like 11:30 to 12, between right before our lunch, it was like maybe 1 and 2, yeah, I mean, and then right out, I think only did like 5 people in an hour and a half.
That bad.
No.
I'll give you right now. Is he working?
No, I don't think so. It's been recording.
You asshole.